Okay, so how does Daryl Friesen break both hands at the same time? The story actually starts about 3 years ago. I don't know if you remember our young friend Alex, our young Sean son. He has become a very, very good friend and family to us, and about 3 years ago, he really wanted to go camping, and so we took him camping, and on that weekend, up on the mountain, we went through the Romans Road, and Alex understood the gospel of Jesus Christ and accepted Christ that weekend. That was a really special time. And sometime later, we, for a Christmas present, bought him a backpack and a tent. And unbeknownst to us, this was something he had been praying for and had actually drawn some pictures about it. God, if you would, I would really like to have a tent and a backpack. And unbeknownst to present, we bought him the exact things that he had drawn when he was praying to God. So 3 years later now, we are not living in the same town, and Alex had 1 day free. I thought, hey, this is awesome. We can go camping and celebrate Alex's 3rd spiritual birthday. And so off we went. Give him a chance to use his camping gear that we gave him. So we headed up onto a mountain. We were pretty excited, and as I got out of the truck, I kid you not, this probably 200-pound black ram came running at me with trying to headbutt me. I thought, what are you doing, you crazy sheep? Get out of here!
Kick it in the side, Daryl.
You got to That's the most dangerous thing I've experienced in Thailand. Anyway, the owner said if he gives you too much trouble, we can tie him up. Well, he settled down, and we ended up camping. And the next morning, I got up, took some amazing sunrise photos, and I saw the female and the little lamb down on the field grazing, and I thought, oh, that's nice, that's cute. I'm gonna go take some pictures of this lamb and the mother. And the male was down there too, so I kept my distance. I figured this guy's not very safe, and I had my face to the camera, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I saw this black movement, and I saw this ram. It circled around, and it was heading straight for me, full tilt. And I jumped up, and I kind of pushed him aside, and I thought, you little stinker, you. And I put down my camera, and he backed up, and he came at me again, and I, for whatever reason, took and I just punched him in the head as hard as I could as he was coming up at me. And immediately there was this huge lump on my hand. I thought, no, I think I've broken my hand.
Daryl, can you describe for us what happened?
I was taking a picture of the female sheep and the baby, and suddenly out of the corner of my eye, that big black guy came running at me. I had my camera like this, and I hit the sheep as he was hitting me, and I've got a massive bump on my hand. I don't know if I've broken this bone right here.
Well,
I can't put any pressure on there, so let it be known that sheep are more dangerous than mountain biking.
public enemy number 1, right down there. Daryl brandishing a stick.
With my left hand, because I can't catch anything with my right hand.
In a spirit of vindictiveness.
Oh boy. I can't even drive. I can't grab that like that. Anyway, I did break it. Well, we got to the hospital and they were taking x-rays of this, and I said, would you also x-ray this hand? Because about 3 weeks ago I was riding with my good friend from Canada, fellow adventurer, and we were doing a night ride with my buddies here in Chiang Mai, and I jumped over a little ditch and I didn't quite make it, and my front wheel hit the ground, hit the ditch, and I fell over, which is okay. I fall over often on my mountain bike. The problem was is that where I went to put my foot, it literally disappeared down into a ravine, and I tumbled all the way in, upside down. My bike was landing on top of me, and I just went, whoa, that's crazy. And I just kind of checked all my bodily movements, and yep, everything's working. And I started laughing. All my friends were shining their lights into the ravine, laughing at me. I crawled back out again, and we kept riding, and we kept doing stuff with my friend Dean for another week. But my thumb just didn't feel quite right. It actually felt like it had been stretched or something. Well, it had been stretched, and the doctor said you have an avulsion fracture, and what it is a ligament or a tendon gets pulled so hard that it actually pulls a piece of bone away from the bigger bone and fractures it. And he said, I have to sew that back on again. And so that's why I have 2 broken hands. My sister-in-law says, you have the most unusual injuries under the most unusual circumstances. I would agree.